Hello everyone. So today we'll study a very interesting chapter, that is Swami and the Sum. So before we proceed with the chapter, let us get to know about the author. So R.K. Narayan is the famous author of this chapter. He was born on 10th October 1906 and died on 13th May 2001 in Madras, nowadays called Chennai. R.K. Narayan was an Indian writer and he was a very famous Indian writer. He published novels, short stories, travel books, essays, and retellings of Indian epics. Most of Narayan's prose centers around the fictional village of Malgudi. R.K. Narayan was one of the best known of the Indo-English writers. He received numerous literary honors in foreign countries as well as one of the India's highest national awards, that is the Padma Bhushan. Swami and Friends is a novel and Malgudi Days is the collection of short stories of R.K. Narayan. Now, here you can see a picture. This is called Anna. Anna is an old Indian currency and 12 annas were equal to 1 rupee. This is slate. Now you will be thinking that why I am showing this old currency Anna and this slates, because these two are related with this chapter, and in this chapter we will study that there is a boy whose name is Swaminathan and his father has given him a sum to solve and he has solved the sum using the slate. Now let us get to know about this chapter. Here comes the next new slide. Swaminathan, one day he sat in his father's room in a chair with a slate in his hand and a pencil ready. Father held the arithmetic book open and dictated, Rama has 10 mangoes with which he wants to earn 15 annas. And Krishna wants only 4 mangoes. How much will Krishna have to pay? So this is the question which is asked by the father from Swaminathan. So in short, the question was that cost of 10 mangoes is 15 annas. So what will be the cost of 4 mangoes? So this is the sum which Swami has got and he is supposed to solve this sum. Swami gazed and gazed at the sum, and every time he read it, it seemed to acquire a new meaning. He had the feeling of having stepped into a fearful maze. But his mouth began to water at the thought of mangoes. Instead of solving the sum, he was started thinking of the mangoes, and he wondered, what made Rama fix 15 annas for 10 mangoes? What kind of man was Rama? He compared Rama to his friend Shankar and determined to get 15 annas. He also thought Krishna would be like his friend P. He questioned his father if the mangoes were ripe or not. Without knowing the quality of mangoes, he was not sure of the price was fair. He was not ready to solve the problem until then. Father regarded him for a while and smoothing a smile remarked, do the sum first. I will tell you whether the fruits were ripe or not afterwards. Father got irritated with Swami's question and forced him to solve the sum soon. Rama tried and tried, but still he was not able to get the answer, and father at last he got irritated. Swami finally he gave up as he could not get answers to the above questions and returned the slate to his father without solving the sum. The father, not knowing what was mattering Swami, got the slate and asked him to come near. Thinking that his father could solve miraculously. Why he was thinking that father will solve the sum miraculously? Because according to Swaminathan, the sum is really very critical and he was not at all able to solve the sum. Looking at the problem for a second, the father asked him the price of 10 mangoes. He was still clueless. Father asked now how much Rama was expecting. Swami answered 15 annas. Now father asked the next question. How much mangoes Krishna wanted to buy? Swami said 4. Now he asked what is the price of 4 mangoes, but still Swami couldn't answer. Then father got very angry. Now what he did, father get restless and threatened to punish him if he did not answer the question. Children, this experience you all must be having, that when you are going to solve some sum, or if your parents gave you some particular sum to solve and you're not able to solve, then what happen, your father or your parents get irritated and they threaten you to punish if you won't answer that question. The same thing was happening with Swami also. But Swami did not know if he had to do addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division to find a solution. The more the father threatened, the lesser Swami felt the urgency to solve the problem. At last, father gave up and asked him to simplify 15 over 10 annas. And finally, Swami gave the correct answer. Father was very happy. He was very happy and he appreciated him. He said very good and simplified further. Swaminathan announced at the end of half an hour, he said, now Krishna must pay 6 annas, and burst into tears. Why Swami burst into tears? Because finally he gave the correct answer and he was very happy that he has solved the sum, which was what the sum his father gave him to solve. And he was so happy, you can see his happiness. So this was this short story about Swami and his father. Here, what we have understood from this chapter, that Swami is a confused boy, he is imaginative and scared. And what about father? Father was strict, smart and helpful. So I hope you have understood the chapter. Thank you so much.